Oh, that was absolutely needed. A massive win. City have just beat West Brom. West Brom? Where did they get West Brom from? I had them in my head. Crystal Palace. I just must have read it somewhere. Crystal Palace 1-0 away at Selhurst Park. West Brom. I don't even know where that's just come from. No idea where that's come from. Either way, City have just beat Crystal Palace 1-0. Oh, fucking massive. I'm absolutely buzzing about that. Hello to everyone joining in. I apologize for the delay there. Do you know what happened? Genuinely, I had to run down and help Nicola, who's bathing Ruben right now, and get a towel because he pissed everywhere. That's the true story of his life as a parent. But I'm here now anyway, hence the delay. I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy about that because to me... we had to win. We just had to find a win today. And to be honest, I think City deserved it as well. Like, if we play well... where did West Brom come from? God, that is tiredness for you. If we play well... I don't care how ugly the win is, if you know what I mean by that. It's like, if we deserve to win and we win, I'm always happy. I know that sounds really basic, but we're not going to win every game 4-5-0, you know? Like, ultimately, was City the better team today? Was the effort there? Was the energy there? Was the commitment there? Yes, it was. So all those things to me, they're the things that matter, and they got the win. So I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. Palace were absolutely minging. It was so hard to play against. They were so defensive, so stubborn. And it was the kind of game where you can just hope for a moment of magic, hope for a little bit of fortune, maybe take a half chance, something like that. And to be honest as well, I think we're all probably being a little bit too down. Not all of us, but some of us. City had loads of games like that at the best, by the way. Loads of games where you went away to Selhurst Park and we had to grind out a win. It is normal. Like, we can't act like this is just a Manchester City of this season thing. It isn't. I saw us do that away at Burnley a few years back, you know, when we were playing at our very best. I've seen it loads of times. So this is not a Manchester City of now thing. Like, you do not create a ton of chances in games like that unless the Palace have an off day, and Palace did not have an off day today. They were there to try and make us uncomfortable. So in games like that, I mean, that could have been, probably should have been 2 or 3-0 in the end, because Haaland missed a couple of chances, which he should have really buried. He should have buried one of them at the very least. He should have had a brace today. Maybe Foden should have shot when he went through on goal, but he kind of bottled it and tried to pass instead. But ultimately, the only thing that matters is those 3 points. I mean, if we look at the stats, to me, I mean, I think it was a really satisfying victory. I mean, there's the stats for you. 14 shots with 4 on target. I mean, I also, as a very modern complaint, I don't get this current fascination with shots on target. The idea that shots on target are the only way of measuring a team's creativity. Like, the Haaland chance was the biggest one of the game, and that wasn't on target. That doesn't mean it's not a chance, if you know what I mean. People go, we only had 2 shots on target or whatever, and like, just because it doesn't mean they're the only good chances, if that makes sense. The implication when people say that is that they're the only good chances. Like, no. City had there was way more good chances than those 4 shots on target, if that makes sense. There was the Rodri header, which was on target, he should have scored. Haaland header wide, he should have scored. Foden didn't shoot when he should have shot, instead probably could have scored. Haaland should have scored a tap-in. Alvarez had a lovely bit of magic. I mean, that was the wrong decision to go to the top corner. He should have just gone to the bottom corner. He should have drilled it into the first strike of his quality. He probably should have scored there. A lovely moment of magic, but he probably should have. What else was there? There was quite a few moments. Grealish should have worked the keeper from that drag shot. He won the first half and he went on the run. And overall, we did create chances against a team that was determined to kick and be horrible and aggressive and just nasty on the ball. So for me, I'm happy with this, man. I'm happy with this. I can't complain. Like, I can't sit here and act like City used to batter Palace 4-0. We didn't. Like, that was a very Manchester City performance of the last few years, genuinely. Like, it was no real different. That was no real different to what we'd seen over the years for me. And I do think City's form is turning around. Like, I said at half-time, I was happy with the first half because it felt like Manchester City. And it did feel like Manchester City for me. It did. I feel like we're slowly starting to find our identity again. And that, to me, is the most encouraging thing. If you look at the Premier League table, so that's where we're at right now. We are 2 points behind. Of course, we played a game more. They've got Fulham tomorrow, Arsenal. You know, they've got Fulham, and Fulham are a good side. Fulham are a very good side. Currently in 8th, Fulham. It's at Craven Cottage as well. Fulham's results, obviously Brentford lost there, but Leeds, you know, beat Brighton 1-0 away, which is massive. Forest 2-0 at home. drew against Chelsea. They've got... Okay, they lost 1-0 against Spurs there, but Fulham have got something about them. You know, they're a good side, and they will sense a team that struggled a little bit recently. And I'm hoping Fulham can do something, because I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Like, there's no guarantee, but 2 points behind, and City's starting to find some form. 3 straight clean sheets, as 𝙏𝙬𝙨𝙩𝙖𝙬 just said in the comments as well. 3 Premier League wins in a row. We've not been doing that this season. So to me, that is really encouraging. Let's look at our results in general. We are starting to turn things around. You know, this is why I'm happy. So look at our results. A 1-0 win there. A 2-0 win. They are difficult games. Palace away, Newcastle. 3-0 there, you know. A 4-1 win away at Bournemouth. You just beat Liverpool today, of course. Leipzig was a draw. Forest was a draw. Frustrating. But to be asked, we were unbeaten since the Spurs game, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unbeaten 8 in a row. We've won 4 games in a row. So we are starting to find a bit of fun. I'm not saying we're playing scintillating football, but we are starting to find a grind-out victory. And performances like that, do not underestimate just how important they can be for the team, because that was a performance. Like, some games are just about just going through that wall and finding a way to a way to win. Just a way to win. You could see the players on the pitch at the end. They were fucking buzzing. They were absolutely delighted. They were just so relieved to get the 3 points. Like, you could see in their faces that they knew how tough it was. You could see how relieved Guardiola was. And look, games like this don't seem exciting on the surface, but they mean a lot to the players in the dressing room. And if they mean a lot to the players in the dressing room, it's because they understand the enormity of the win. Like, away at Palace is one of the games that we look every year and go, we've got to struggle with that. You know, we're going to struggle potentially. So it's a bogey game. We've looked at Newcastle, we've looked at Palace, and we come out with them with 6 points. So I'm really buzzing. I'm buzzing. Haaland was talking after the game. He said, every single Premier League game is a fight. I enjoy it. I enjoy every single second. Said, in the end, everything that matters is the 3 points to win games and keep performing. It's not easy. You saw Bournemouth beat Liverpool. Every game is a fight. We fight, and I'm happy. I enjoy it. It's my job, and I enjoy every second. Good man. He said, I looked at the screen before taking the penalty. Where else should I look? I don't have to look at a keeper. I don't know. I'm not sure what he's on about there. This is England. This is what I've been watching my whole life. So I enjoy every second being in it. It's good to be in the middle of it. Indeed, Erling. Indeed, my man. It is. This is England indeed, and England is a tough league to crack. It really is, and yeah, I'm really happy about this. I'm really happy. Like, we should be, because I don't know, if we keep applying pressure, keep it close, welcome Arsenal to the Etihad, beat them, we'll win the league. If we can get to touching distance of Arsenal to either go level or ahead of him at the Etihad, I think we'll win the league at that point. I really believe. I really believe we will. So I want to see. I want to see City go for it, man. I want to see City keep putting that pressure on and keep finding a way. A shout for Jack Grealish, by the way. I thought he was excellent. I thought Grealish was, again, a good solid 8 out of 10 performance. He nearly scored a goal in the first half that reminded me of Eden Hazard. You know, and Hazard at his best when he was driving through everyone and just beating people for fun. It was such a wonderful run. He's not a great finisher, but it was lovely stuff from Grealish. And that's what you want to see more of, don't you? You want to see more of that. And, like, to me, he's really warranting that place now. He's smart, he's inventive, he's involved. He should have had an assist as well from a beautiful little cross to Erling Haaland, which was wasted. But, you know, that's not Jack Grealish's fault. All you can ask for him is that he does really well. Looking at the lineup, by the way, let me go back over here. Where are we at? I go through the players individually. There was some big calls ahead of the game. Where have I gone? I've lost. Where are we? There we go. The big calls were that, you know, Laporte was sat on the bench. We had Kyle Walker on the bench as well after his misdemeanors. Probably not the worst shout in the world from Guardiola. Also, John Stones back and fit. And I think I understood why he wanted John Stones, because he probably thought Stones would offer a little bit more centrally, because I think he's a little bit better on the ball. And I guess at the same time, like, Zaha wasn't playing out wide, and he wasn't going to play out wide. Zaha, as you can see there near Haaland, has been a striker this season for Palace. And I think because of the fact that he was playing down the middle, he was probably happy that, you know, happy to let Kyle Walker sit on the bench for this game. It made sense, though, because Kyle Walker, You know, he couldn't keep things in his pants, could he? But Stones had a good game, man. Stones was good. I thought Kanji dealt really well. I know people get quite down on the Kanji. I don't know why, man. Kanji's a good footballer. I'm not saying he's our best player, but he's a good footballer. People act like he's rubbish, but he's not. He's a good footballer. 4 centre halves, yeah, I know. Diaz, of course, excellent. Ake, of course, excellent. I love Nathan Ake. Like, I got him. I was on Saturday Social this morning on Sky. Didn't anyone watch it, by the way? If you did, let me know. And I got him in the underrated team of the season, which I was very happy about. I got Nathan Ake in that. But yeah, I was very happy about that. They were all good. I thought Rodri was immense, by the way. Rodri had a powerhouse of a performance. He crushed that midfield, as he always does. He does. But that's Rodri for you, isn't it? That's Rodri for you. Just a world-class player. And the best DM in the world, in my personal opinion. I think as well, I thought Gundogan was fine. He didn't have a great performance, but he had a decent performance, Gundogan. Bernardo Silva was lively, kept things ticking. He was all right. I thought Foden was a little bit unlucky to be hooked. A couple of loose passes early on in the game, but, you know, nothing egregious at all. And then I thought he had a couple of nice moments. He tried to find his way back into it, but Guardiola brought him off for Julian Alvarez. Yeah, and I thought Alvarez had a decent little cameo. He nearly scored a wonder goal, but then he also didn't do anything after that, which is fine. Alvarez I love, but I don't like Alvarez as a winger. I like him close and around Erling Haaland, basically in the position Kevin De Bruyne plays. Haaland should have scored more, but he had the nerve to score that absolutely huge goal. So that's all that matters, really, isn't it? A lovely finish from the penalty, and that takes fucking balls. It really does. How's he doing now in goal? Let's have a look at his stats. Erling Haaland. How's he doing? 28 goals in 26 games. Does he get 40 goals? I've not cashed out yet, by the way. Are you on my bet? I've just not got round to cashing out. Have I even got a cash out offer now? Let's have a look. I don't think I have. Let me have a look. No, I don't have a current cash out offer. I don't know if he gets there. I don't know if he gets to 40 now anymore. He probably won't, because City aren't playing. The thing is, that's 12 more in 12 games. He could do it, man. He just needs to grab a hat-trick. If he gets a hat-trick, he's got 31 all of a sudden. I think he'll get 9 in the remaining 11. I think he will do. We'll see. I might cash out. But either way, he's going to break the record, you would think, when he's got 28 goals there. He needs to do better than today, though, by the way. I don't think he had a good game at all, but, you know, he's Erling Haaland. He'll be aware of that. And ultimately, he scored the goal today that matters. And I'm happy about it, man. I thought that was a good performance. A very 7 out of 10, maybe, I would say, as a performance. And, like, to me, 7 out of 10 is a good performance. It's a good performance. The way, at my scale, personally, is 5 is average. 6 is, like, good. I would say 6 is good. 7's very good. 8 is excellent. 9 is outstanding. 10 is perfect, you know. I would say that was a 6 to 7 out of 10 performance from Man City overall. And there's nothing wrong with that. 6 and 7 out of 10s are going to win you most games, you know. You've got to be a 9 out of 10 to beat Liverpool or whatever. But 6 or 7 should beat a Palace if you turn up and take a chance every now and then. And to me, that's where that game sort of sat, you know. It wasn't a Man City classic, but it meant a lot, you know, and it meant a lot to me personally as a City fan. Who was everyone's man of the match? Please do let me know in the comments. And please hit the subscribe button, by the way, and the like button if you are new to the channel. It would be massively appreciated. See any more quotes come out? God, by the way, I've just noticed Burnley are 13 points clear at top of the championship. 13. Ruben's good, by the way, Alec. Thank you very much. Ruben saw the goal on me. I was actually on like dad duties during the game. Watch this. Do you want to see Ruben celebrate the goal on me? Of course you do. There we go. That's him. Bless him.
There we go.
He did a lot like that, didn't he?
Yes. He scored, Reeves. He scored.
He was very happy about the goal, man. He was very happy.
Yes, that's the celebration. Jumping back there.
I like this bit here where he tries to look at me. It's adorable. He sees me, then he just does a big grin. Oh, bless him. So yeah, he was very happy to watch. Ruben's very good. He's wearing a City kit as well. He's wearing a black and red one. And I'm obviously wearing this one, you know. 2 birds together. Very adorable, you know. I'm very happy. He's a good luck charm as always, you know. Always. Teach him young. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch games of him all the time. He doesn't stop looking. He doesn't stop looking. He's like that. He stares at it intently. He's fascinated by this shirt, by the way. His babies are obsessed with it because it's so bright and colourful. I love it. He's like that, and staring at it. I love this Guardiola quote, by the way. Guardiola, how highly Rodri ranks amongst defensive midfielders he's coached. One of the best, but not as good as his manager. Thank you, Thomas. That's very sweet, mate. I love the little guy to bits. Nicola's baffing him right now, by the way. I feel so bad that I'm working, you know, so it's fine. She'll let me off, but she's putting him to bed right now. But either way, Guardiola has the bands there, you know. He's one of the best. He's an incredible defensive midfielder, you know. It was what Guardiola said. He said, what a game, what a holding midfielder. There are no words to describe. 112 touches, 88% pass accuracy with 81, 8 ground duels won, 6 accurate long balls, 4 successful dribbles, 3 tackles, 3 aerial duels won, 2 shots blocked, 1 key pass, 1 exceptional shot, 1 accurate cross. The best, absolutely. I got a quote tweet, it's propaganda. The best in the world at what he does. I have to do it. I gotta do it. I have to do it. I need that propaganda, man. I gotta give Godfrey his. I've got to give Godfrey his credit, man. I have to. He deserves it. Absolutely. He absolutely deserves it, and rightfully so because he's wonderful. Because of course we've got Liverpool next, haven't we? By the way, fuck me. I just remembered. I am dreading Liverpool. I am absolutely dreading Liverpool. No one needs that. No one needs it at all. I don't need it at all, man. I do not need a Liverpool game, but that's, Liverpool. When's Liverpool coming up? It's 1st of April, so it's a couple of weeks away. But we've got, before that, of course, midweek, we have Leipzig, which is going to be massive on Tuesday. Then we've got Burnley, of course, on Saturday. I can't wait to see Vincent Kompany come back, by the way. I cannot wait for that. Then, of course, 2 weeks later after that, we've got Liverpool at the Etihad as well. Some massive games coming up, man. Like, these are the kind of games, by the way, that define our season. If we get through Leipzig, if we get through Burnley, because that's a tough game, Burnley. That's a big game for me, given the Kompany thing. And if we beat Liverpool, I feel really confident because of that. They are momentum-building games. Like, some games are just games that you win. Like Bournemouth, you know, with all due respect to Bournemouth, they are, unless you're Liverpool, they are games that you win as part of a streak. But some games build the momentum and the energy. Crystal Palace away is the exact kind of game that you want to win because it adds something to your feeling, you know, inside there. It makes you feel like you can do it. It makes you feel like you can do it, genuinely. And you can see it with the players. And all of a sudden, you become harder to beat because you know you can actually go and win again and then win again and then win again. And obviously the Premier League, the beauty of the Premier League is when you look at all these teams, the challenge is always difficult. It's always different as well. I mean, look at these games like, you know, Palace away is just horrible and physical. Newcastle, you know, at home is difficult because of the expectation you're at home. But Newcastle is so good on the counter and it's got such electric wingers. It's such a different thing than, you know, Bristol away. It's not easy. It's never easy because Bristol plays some nice football and they're a championship side, so it can upset you. Bournemouth have quality, as we saw today. They're a very different Bournemouth side to what we're used to, but 4-1 there. Like, these games are all different, and that is a challenge in itself, man. Like, you have to just like, you have to ride to each of these challenges and just see how they go. And like City right now are doing that, and that gives you confidence. It really, really does. Loving it. I'm loving it. I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing today. That's good. Genuinely good. A really good performance. Genuinely. Delighted. So, how's everyone feeling about the title stuff now, basically? Are you happy about it? How's it going and so on? I feel like we're looking at a really good bit of momentum with City currently. I feel like we will get there. You know, I feel like the current energy that City is showing, I don't know, man. I'm feeling confident. It's all about that Arsenal game for me. It really is. Like, if we can get in touch and distance and beat them, I feel like I don't see any reason why we can't turn it around. What did everyone also make of the Kevin De Bruyne on the bench thing? I thought that was the right call because Kevin De Bruyne's football hasn't been at its best recently, and like KDB to me is KDB is at his very best when he's feeling good within his body. Like he needs to feel confident. He needs to feel physically ready. And I think he's struggled a little bit with his physicality, KDB, recently. He looked tired to me, man. Like he plays an awful lot of football, and I think we have to rest him every now and then. And I think it was the right call, you know? It was the right call because we got the job done without KDB. So ultimately, Pep Guardiola got it right. Ibrahim's very confident. Georgie King-Gladzy. Is that you, Georgie? Imagine it actually was Georgie. Like, Georgie, I love you, man, if it was you. Georgie says quietly confident. If that's you, Georgie, if it is you, it won't be. But if it is, message me, mate, somehow, and we'll do a video together. Sean said a 50-50, to be honest. 50-50 is better than what it used to be. Ibrahim, KBD has played a lot recently. He plays a lot in general, so that's why I'm happy he sat out, actually. And maybe Alvida Zane said, I think it wasn't suited for KDB with so many behind the ball anyways. It's probably true, you know, probably was true. So we'll see him come back into the team, of course, probably for the next game, Leipzig maybe. But in general, I don't mind KDB getting a rest every now. By the way, guys, thank you very much for watching. You're all awesome. You're all lovely. You're all wonderful. That was a big 3 points. I am going to go and help the wife, so get the little boy to bed, and I'll catch you all very, very soon. Oh, the Blues, I'll see you tomorrow for 5 Things Learned. Come on, City, man. Massive that. In a bit.